Hey, peace and love, my soul family. It's the last day of the Gregorian New Year's. Say what's up, Bella. Bella, say what's up to Facebook. Say what's up, Facebook. Hey, man, you know I don't be getting on Facebook Live that often, but I just wanted to talk. You know what I'm saying, and say some things, and I made a video about this before on my YouTube channel. If y'all ain't seen my YouTube channel, y'all can check it out. But I made a post a couple days ago talking about, since when is it divine to be savage? Cause like nowadays people be like acting like being petty and being savage is cool, and that's keeping it real, to do some toxic hoe ass destructive shit. And like, to me, divine, look, I'm gonna break it down. Alright? Are you listening? I'm gonna teach you too, Bella. Are you listening? She ain't worried. She just doing a dog thing, exploring, man. But look, solid, liquid, and gas, right? Whenever they say, you know how they say hell is hot? Alright, well, think about it like this. We're in the 3D, which is really hell, because it's the lowest vibrational expression of self. It's the most condensed. So like, folks caught up in the 3D mentality is all about trying to live in the physical forever, you know what I'm saying? Just strictly survival mode. They'll get barbaric Neanderthal, willing to kill others and kill themselves to try to live forever. And, arrogance and the ego really shines, the colors of that nature. It's basically an animalistic, the lower nature. And, the difference between humans and animals is like, man, it's like sometimes humans be more animalistic than animals, and animals be more humane than humans. You know what I'm saying? It's about spirituality. Cause look, hell is like ice. Like you cold-blooded or cold-hearted. It's a solid chunk of ice. It's frozen, it's solid, it's more condensed. And then and that's the physical, that's people that can't let go of physical attachments and, only caught up outside themselves in the physical 3D, the cycle of only being about the physical. And then the more spiritual you get, ascending back to divinity, where we really came from, because we were spiritual before physical. You know what I'm saying? We branched out. The root is spirituality. That's the foundation. And we branched out to what we became addicted to in the physical. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we still got to survive while we in this 3D, but the goal is to be the light body shift. So yeah, whenever you heat it up, it becomes water, then it comes gas. And the gas is like, it ascends, it spreads out, it ascends back to the oneness of the all, like heaven. It's a higher, because whenever it's a lower vibration, it goes slower and it's more condensed. But whenever it's speeding up on a higher frequency, and not held back and not weighed down by lower frequency emotions like hate, anger, stuff like that. Even though it's duality within all levels, yes. But whenever it's, more like unconditional love, empathy, compassion, things of that nature, it's a higher vibrational. Whenever you start to really, with positive intent and, love for the life, and really in sync with nature, eating clean, healthy foods, clean, healthy thoughts, helping others, doing things of that sort, really knowing your true purpose in life. It's like you feel spiritually lifted. You can feel it within. And like the vibrations, everything is energy. Everything starts picking up and it starts to spread and ascend to the all. back to the oneness. You know what I'm saying? From RNA to DNA back to RNA. And it's all cycles within cycles. And some people keep on repeating the same cycle on the reincarnation wheel, lifetime after lifetime in the 3D till they finally get it right. You know what I'm saying? But shit, it's all a lesson too. But the difference though, the ego is, you know, being all about the materialistic, all about the arrogance, all about the, you know, savage life. Neanderthal is like in other words, that's a disconnected mentality, disconnected from the soul, or the, you know, the sun, the inner Ra, the sun within, or the source essence of divinity. You know, divinity, yes, all one, like the yin yang principle of, you know, yin and the yang. It's a germ, or it's a piece of each one within each other. Like, it's the light within the darkness, and there's a darkness within the light. But the law of duality, or polarity, is, you know, people say it's an illusion, but, you know, and it's only really exists in the 3D realm, which we are dwelling in. We're in the 3D, but we're also, you know, really we're in the 5D, but most of us are stuck in 3D ways. So we gotta finish living out this life cycle in the 3D, as long as we're in the physical body. You know what I'm saying? But what you doing, Bella? yeah. But you know, it's really simple though. It's like, just get right with nature, man. Like, start showing love, and don't be about the I'm better than you or superiority complex, and the fuck this or that. You know, it's like, you gotta, what I'm trying to say is, basically, we gotta be able to rise above our ego, but we could use it in a healthy way to learn from, you know what I'm saying, or learn what not to do. Because, you know, ego could be a good learning experience. Sometimes you got to use the ego to grow and rise. I know I did. I was an energy vampire, leech parasite to myself for many years. And I was caught up in the material and what other people thought of me. And my vibrations were real low. You know, I was eating unnatural, unhealthy foods, acidic based lifestyle. And it was, you know, it really took a toll on my soul. But then once I started getting right and ascending, because it's a process, you know, and it's levels and levels and levels within levels, and cycles within cycles. You know, that's how energy works. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, it's really a transitional thing. But at the end of the day, hold on, y'all, gotta open the gate. Bella, stay. Come here. I put my dog in the hot. Bella, get somewhere. Yeah, but the more we lift our vibes up, though, the more we'll ascend back to divinity. Because we've been branched out. Neanderthal is like branched out. It's like lost soul, drifted astray. But you know, it's all a part of the oneness. But it's the most branched out. It's the most alienated from that. You know, it's like alien is acting foreign to its original true self of divinity. The true self is the soul, is divine, but the savage is alienated from that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's what I had to say about it. And you know, hit me up if you want to chop it up, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. Inbox me, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a know-it-all. I don't know it all. I'm open-minded, willing to consider and learn and be reminded, all that good stuff. Shit, just let me know, man. I'm here. I ain't just a truth seeker, you know. I'm just a You know, I'm just trying to get it right, man. Folks be seeking the truth all outside of themselves, and you know, I'm about going within too. You know, I'm still trying to, like my homegirl Crystal said, man, like if you ain't able to control yourself in the lucid and the astral realm when you going to sleep, then what is you really doing? How ascended really are you? You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to be right on a higher level within too, for just being all about on the outside and stuff. You got to face yourself before you can face others. You know what I'm saying? Self-mastery is the key. That's why this month, a couple days ago, was my 3-year mark of not smoking weed no more. I ain't trying to say that like I'm the shit, but it's an accomplishment for me because I stopped smoking weed for self-mastery purposes, basically trying to prove to myself that I don't need weed to get on a natural high to lift my vibes up. You know, I could do it. I could just go within, sober. And that's what I did, man. I proved it to myself. I still ain't smoke. Am I saying I'm not going to smoke again? I ain't saying that, because I probably will. Probably one day soon, to be honest. But, you know, shit like that is what I'm talking about. You got to be able to recognize the universe and the divinity within to you know, be able to get lifted and feel just as good as smoking some weed. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, polarity. I forgot to touch up on one thing that I put in the title of this Facebook Live video. Polarity is like, I kind of did talk about it, but polarity or duality, I see it like this. Polarity is the sun and the moon. Yeah, they two polar opposites, you know, but they're working together in balance and harmony and in oneness. But duality is like the sun versus the moon in competition. You know, the sun killing the moon for there to be daytime, and then the moon killing the sun for there to be nighttime type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I like seeing things more on polarity, because that's the more divine way, but duality is the more egotistical way. You know what I'm saying? But then again, folks like to mix divine with ego, and the ego is, we gotta understand, we gotta realize that ego could be healthy or unhealthy, and the way to really learn and grow from it is the healthy ego. You know what I'm saying? But the unhealthy ego is, you know, being stuck and committed and addicted to the self-destructive, toxic ways, and not being willing to, you know, recognize and look within and check your own self, check and correct yourself, you know, and just being stuck and stagnant, which is self-destructive. You know what I'm saying? They're willing to destroy yourself and destroy others, which is really self, because we're all self. You know, we're just different branches and expressions of that. But, you know, there it is, man. It's like we differently the same. We different, though. I ain't saying, like, we look different. We got different genetic structures. And our thoughts alone, the foods we eat alone, what we watch, what we read, everything clearly alter our genetics. It can actually change our DNA. Because DNA ain't nothing but the storage of what we let in us, or our thoughts, or it's like a DNA is a CD, a blank CD, and the RNA is, you know, what we put in, you know, put into the DNA. It's like burning something on a blank CD, like some music or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, our thoughts, just vibrations of whatever we let in, you know, subconsciously. That's why it's an attack on our subconscious right now. The spiritual warfare, everything they're doing, like television program, music, the food, politics, everything. They got us fear-based, angry, mad, divided. It's an attack on our subconscious, and it branches out, and it you know, reflects, and it shows up in the surface of the physical realm. But That's what they doing, man. It's all like the foods alone can control and manipulate our vibes, man, our emotions and stuff, and our thoughts. You know, what they play on the radio, the music, it's controlling. It's a controlling thing. You know what I'm saying? So, we gotta be aware, vigilant of all that, and know it's real, man. It's real. But yeah, I'm about to sign out. About to make me some more of that good kamut blueberry. I don't know. I might do like mixed berries this time. Hot cereal, some hemp seeds in the mix of that. Man, it's going down. It's really going down, man. But yeah, man, 2 viewers that just came on, peace and love. I love y'all, man. I already said what I had to say though, so I'm about to finish this up, and y'all could just play it back or whatever, and leave a comment, and you know what I'm saying, and I'll comment back, and we could chop it up and build, have us a good convo for higher understanding and understanding, you know. And I don't like debating because that takes away from elevating, you know, because I ain't about competition or who knows it more, none of that. You know, I'm just about, man, let's put pieces together of the puzzle that we might see things from different perspectives, and, you know, connect it, and let's see it, you know, and maybe we could all see the bigger picture, you know. So, you know what I'm saying? That's really what I'm about. And yeah, I love y'all, man. I'm signing out. One love. Cheer.